computer had some internet connection issues, and I think my computer was just hurting probably as much as I was after such a difficult morning. So got it restarted. Internet speed is back. I'm gonna just keep plugging away at the market here and see if I can make any more money, put more money back into the account after such a wild morning. So I'm just gonna take it easy and just keep doing what I do, and we'll just see what happens. The volatility is still here in the market, so we'll just keep trading it while it's here. So while I rebooted, we had a strong rebound back in favor of my trade setup. And I'm still looking at the potential of a break through this 62% zone on the fib and move all the way back up. And I'm anchoring for that right now. And if I can get that move, it's going to put a good chunk of money back in the account. So let's just see if we get it. The volatility is still really good. So I'm thinking that the chances of this happening are still pretty high today. So let's see what we get. I am back over the 10K mark, so that's a nice step forward. Go down to the 1 minute chart again. All right. So it's leaning back into these highs. As soon as we can break these highs right here, I believe the market should go for another leg up. And we're getting that pressure still. So hopefully I'll just make this a part 2 of today in the recordings. Okay, I'm just, this Fibonacci is kind of just in my way. I know what we're looking at now. It's pretty much right on the 62 line right now. And we're just taking some more profit. Just tapping those targets. And took that whole layer out for profit. And we're now breaking, starting to head up. That's just what I was anchoring for. Now let's see if we get follow through. Just gonna pull up the 5 minute chart again. Got a small candle leaning into it that closed. And I'm gonna start securing some of that trade layer. I'm gonna take this upper trade off for profit. And then I want to actually, I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let that, I'm not gonna secure it yet. 350, gotta put my variables back in. Okay, I'm gonna buy the dip still. See where that gets me. All right. The reason I'm not securing this trade layer just yet is I feel like we might get another dip before we get the break higher. And I just don't want it to knock that position out if that's going to happen. So I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm going to just get this Fibonacci off of here if I can. All right. Gonna buy the dip. Gonna buy the dip. I have to be careful because this market could go for a leg down from here and not and that would negate the setup that I'm going for. So I can't be too heavy up here that I can't fix it if it drops down in some way, either close out or fix it for close out for a small loss, or see if I can fix it with more positions to maneuver my way out. So I kind of just got to wait now. Okay, testing that trend line. Actually, it's trying to break it. Right here. We'll see if that can hold. That is the dip I was expecting. So now we'll see if it can hold up. If it wants to go for a down leg, this is also a good spot for it to do that, having a double top in here. So just a waiting game right now. And it is trying to bounce off that trend line at the moment. Getting a little bit of profit. And it's going for a run to see if it can break those highs. I think I was a little too early in the candle, but we'll see. Okay, we've got an official turn on the 1 minute chart back to the upside and a drop back down. I'm going to buy that. This is a pretty big point of indecision because on that Fibonacci level, it's just such a big, important spot for it to either try and break back up through or have a leg down and negate that pattern. So it's trying to break that trend to the downside now. Okay, took a little profit. All right, just taking a little bit more profit and going for a third attempt at the break through that 62 level. And it's giving it its shot right now. This is its chance to go. We'll see if we get it. All right, we got a confirmed close on the 1 minute bar. Confirmed break. So now I'm going to secure this position right in here, because if it comes back down from this point, it's going to come crashing back down. So I'm going to lock all that in, that profit in, so that we can't lose on that position. why can't I grab my orders? Just gonna copy here, and then I'll paste those into the other ones that I'm not able to grab. Sometimes it just happens, and you can't grab the orders. So paste. Paste it here. Paste. Okay, so that whole trade setup is now locked in for profits, and we've got the opportunity for the market to make its run up to these highs. So I'm gonna try and get this all the way up to those highs, and I'm gonna also try and scalp some little profits in between on the way up. And let's look at the hour chart and see how the hour bars developed. And so we are hitting that break of the other hour candle. It's not really a 3-bar reversal. It kind of is. It's not a strong one, but it is definitely angling back up. Okay, it's pulling back. I'm going to just grab a little trade here. I'm going to go back down to the 1 minute. Okay, got a couple more buys in. And so this level should play right here. Gonna buy here. One more. And then hold. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more here. I'm gonna just take profits off. And then leave a couple take profits on. Okay, took profit. Gonna buy again on the dip. Oh, okay. That's a deeper dip than I thought now. Just hold there. This is right on the spot where the market's going to have to decide whether it's going to continue to head up or close back down here and just completely turn and head back down. So we'll see. This is an important spot. Oh, just flickered up and hit a profit. Okay, making its turn back to the upside. Taking some profits. This candle's flickering a little bit. You can see that. So I think the market is trying to give us that signal that we could see another bigger move to the downside or a continuation to the upside. And there's some profit targets and a bigger candle right now. And I'm going to secure my trade, set up a little bit higher behind this pivot. So I can lock in some more profit. Oh, and before I do that, I actually have to go grab the new ones, these ones right here. So I'm going to pull it down to secure this. Pull this down to secure this. Okay. So now I have a heavier layer secured down here. And then I have a little lighter layer that's also secured right here. I'm going to zoom back in so you can see them. Also going to do this on the 15-minute. Oh no, I got to do it here. So this whole trade layer is all secured here. And then this little layer is all secured right behind this candle. So now everything is in a winning position. And if it hits the stop losses, they all make profit. So we're in a pretty strong spot. And if we can get that market to just keep going, we'll be on good track to, well, making some money back. We'll just see what happens. Okay, just one buy on that dip. It's going to be super light, but I want to keep moving. So I want to keep putting little bits of income as I go. So Just gonna trade super light. See if I can keep putting little sips back into the account. Just want to see what that 15-minute chart looks like. If we can get up to these highs, that would be excellent. And I would start taking some profit there. So what is the spot? Then 197 is the spot. If we could get there, that would be great. And it's currently heading there. So we'll see. Actually, that last 15-minute bar was pretty strong close. On a day like today, with the amount of participants in the market, we should be able to get here. Gonna add one more buy here. And we'll go back down to the 1-minute chart and watch it from there. Okay, it's trying to tag those trades right now for their stop losses. And I'm just going to adjust this trend line. So there's a good chance that this is going to come back to here. So I'm going to just shimmy this stop loss back down to give it just a little bit more breathing room if it drops down. I don't want it to just tap me out and keep going if it's going to keep going. So even though it hit the little stop loss, it just put a little bit more money into the account. Unfortunately, it just tapped it. Now it's going to keep going, looks like. That's okay. This whole trade layer is still going to keep making us money. Okay, coming up into those profit targets. We hit one. If it pulls back, I'll do it again, buy again. Nice, another profit target. Okay, just wait for pullbacks and buy it. Okay, there's one little pullback. Just a minute and a bit on this 5-minute bar. At the moment, it has a pattern that I really like. And I'm going to zoom in on it. This right in here with these 5-minute bars is what you call shaved bottoms. They're both completely even. And that is a really good indication of a continuation upward. So if this bar closes like that, I'd say we're in good shape for a pop-up right in there. So let's see what we get. One more minute till this bar closes. And a profit target again. Nice, just slowly chipping away, putting the money back in. Okay, and a close to the upside. I'm going to buy. That's a good strong signal, so I'm going to buy this one a little bit heavier. I'm going to take one of those take profits off. If it dips again, I'll buy it again. Actually, I'm going to take two of those take profits off. This is a good setup. So I'm going just a little bit heavier because it's a strong setup. Buy this dip. Buy it again. Buy it again. Oh, it's going to try and engulf this candle. Okay, got to hold. Okay, wick on the bottom on the 1 minute chart. It may consolidate a little in this candle for a bit before it decides to go up or down. I'm just taking the take profits off these lower trades. Oh, there's one more dip. I'm going to buy that one last time. And an instant rebound. I'm going to take little profits on those top ones. Little profit. Little profit. Nice. And profit targets. So those little trades, I can secure those. Okay, coming back into the highs. See if we can take profit again. And it will be the third time, the third opportunity to make a new high. So it's had one shot here, it's had a second shot here. This is the third try. It's a pretty good spot for it to head up again. So we'll see if that happens. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Not again. What is going on? What is going on? Come on, don't do it to me. What is happening? Well, if it goes and hits there, I'll make a little profit. But something funky is going on again. So I'm just going to hold. Not sure. That's a strange candle. But if it could rebound off of it, it would be like a trampoline to go up. So I just don't know if this is trying to make a breakdown now. I'm just pulling these to just below the 500 mark. Seems to be creating some support right here. Just a tiny bit more breathing room. Just to fit under the 195 mark. That's all I'm doing is just shimmy it down so it can tap the 195 without tapping me out. That was a 9-pip candle. All right, just took profit. I'm going to just go back in the history and see when I hit those stop losses. Oh, actually, took it for a 0 on those previous stop losses, which is fine. But wow, just missed the stop losses on the big stack. Thankfully, just missed them. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So on the 5-minute chart now, yep, we've got a strong candle. So this is actually a bullish candle. It's still closed bearish, but the wick on the bottom actually turns this into a bullish candle. So this is looking kind of good now. That could be the trampoline that we need to go up. I'm hoping that this will be a good demonstration of what the trampoline move is. Sometimes you got to go down to go up, and that might be it. Don't know for sure. Gonna just buy again here. Oh, wow. Well, that's not looking so good anymore for the up leg. Gonna buy one more, but I'm not so confident anymore. So just buy one, try and keep it light. This might take a turn down and tap that trade layer out for small profits. Oh, I see. It's battling at the 1.196. That's what's going on right there. Okay, just took a little profit on that one little layer. Okay, I'm gonna buy one more in here, but it's now looking like it wants to try and break to the downside. Seems like that little trend line is also what was holding the market back. Okay, I just got to trade light in case this does break down, which it looks like it wants to do. Well, just hit a profit target. Good reversal. Hopefully this market's not done heading up, but it definitely is struggling there. Okay, I'm going to buy it again because we just had a strong candle in favor. Buy. Buy it again, buy it again. And hold. No more buys in case it decides to break down. can see all the movement coming back in. There's a whole bunch of flickering. So that's indicative of a bigger move again. And it's just anybody's right now. I have no idea which way it's going to go. All right, just hitting a stack of profits. And hitting another stack. It's a good sign that maybe that move might be in favor from that flickering a minute ago. And a super strong 1 minute bar close. Super strong 1 minute bar. Okay, I'm going to buy that dip. I'm going to buy it again. There's a good chance the market can at least go and try these highs one more time. So these targets are really high probability. There we go, hitting some targets. Just hitting one more target. Okay, on these dips, I'm going to buy again. Oh, not quite. That was a little too soon. I needed to dip a little bit more. But I'm expecting it to at least go try these highs. And if that's the case, should be able to squeeze in one more layer of profits. And I just need to do that every little chance I get. Okay, here's another dip. I'm gonna buy it. Buy it. And just hitting another trade stack. And a confirmed turn on the 1 minute chart. So now the market is free to go and have another try to get to the highs. So I'm gonna, no, I want to keep those trend lines on. It's just hard to see on the 1 minute chart right now because I've got all these lines on here. But if we can break through at this point, there is a really good chance of continuation and then a chance to hold for a few big legs on the longer term chart. So let's look at the 5 minute. So the market had this big run grind up, then it's pulled back, and now it's okay, it snapped back. I'm just gonna buy it right now. Buying a little bit heavier because of the shape of the market. The market had this run, it's pulled back. It had its tried to go lower, it got rejected. So now it's open to give it a shot to go higher. So I'm just playing for that right now. Every little opportunity I get to just squeeze a little more profits out, I'm going to keep taking them. So we'll just see if we can get a test of this old high. And if we do, that trade stack will make a little bit of money. Okay, a bit deeper pullback. I'm going to add into this stack another layer in here. Okay, and then I got to hold. Yes. I'm just still trading right now. Yep, sure. Okay, bye.
The everything okay are your deals closing? Krista, who remember she came down and was not going to ask me anymore about it. Remember we had that conversation with her last week. Asked me about it. Everything going okay? I said yeah. And she was like everything. She points over through the wall to you, and I'm like, there is no new news if that's what you're asking.
Man. So that layer that I was anchoring in on just tapped out for a small profit. And we've got a down leg coming in. So unfortunately, I'm going to probably try and find another pivot and build into another layer.